This is Kayla from Walkie Talkie Speech Therapy. A couple of you parents have been asking me, hey Kayla, how do I choose a speech language pathologist? What are some things that I should look for? And so I'll give you some information about that. Most of the time, you don't get to pick because it's just based on who's available and whatnot. But if you do get to pick, I would consider a couple of things. I would maybe consider like where they went to school. If you have options between different speech therapists, there are some schools that are better than others and it may require you to do a little research. But most programs are great and it doesn't really matter which school you went to. It's not necessarily like there's a Harvard or something or an Ivy League of speech language pathology. They're all pretty good programs. But you may want to ask, where did you go to school to get your master's? In the US, all speech language pathologists have to have masters, so we're all on an equal playing field there as far as level of education. Secondly, I would ask how many years of experience they have. You know, just because someone's younger doesn't mean that they are less qualified. And just because someone's older doesn't mean that they are more qualified and that they're going to be better. But maybe some information that you want to know and how long they've actually been practicing. And you can make your decision from there. And third, and I think most importantly, would be to ask the therapist what they specialize in, because we're all generally trained in pretty much all disorders from birth to death, but we've all specialized at some point or another. Like I've specialized in working with toddlers and in working with autism. More importantly, you want to make sure that the experience and specialty of the speech language pathologist matches up with your child. So if your child has apraxia of speech, then you may want to ask, are you familiar with childhood apraxia of speech? And what is your experience in that? Because that is a more specific disorder. Yes, we all have the training and the resources to be able to treat it, but some people have actually specialized in it. If your child is a stutterer, has a fluency disorder, then you may want to ask, what is your experience with stuttering? That is a even rarer disorder, and not a lot of us have specific experience with it. We all have training in it, but not necessarily the experience. So those are some good questions, just like interviewing any other professional for a job that you want. What's their education and their training and their specialties, and do they match up with what you're looking for your child? And so I hope that helps you and encourages you on your search for a speech language pathologist. If you're in San Diego, then consider working with my company that I started, Walkie Talkie Speech Therapy. We do in-home speech therapy for toddlers. We also work in Sacramento. So Sacramento or San Diego, you can send me an email, which is therapy@walkietalkie.education. I want to make sure you know about my free mini guide. It is 5 things that every parent needs to know. I want you to know this information. So click the link below for my free mini guide and I'll email it to you. And then you'll be on my email list so I can send you weekly resources, including special discount codes for things like my online course. Guys, I'm super excited about this. I know how hard it can be to have a child in your home that isn't talking and it seems like all they do is cry and you want to help them. So take my online course because I'll take you through my step-by-step guide on how I take a child from crying to signing to talking. Okay, you guys can learn these strategies to do at home with your child on top of the speech therapy that you're already doing with your child with a professional. So click that link, check it out. You can preview lesson 1 for free and get a feel for it. I've been hearing fantastic reviews from parents and therapists who have taken this course and have already seen progress in their children. So don't miss out. Also, if you're in California and you're a parent, I can totally do a phone consultation with you. There's a link below so that you can sign up for a consultation with me over the phone. If you're a therapist in the US, then we can do a consultation as well and talk about what's going on with your clients. Now, it's been great talking to you here. Please subscribe and hey, Check me out on social media, at Walkie Talkie Speech Therapy. On Instagram, I'm posting pretty much daily with lots of fun activities I'm doing with my kids. And follow me on Facebook where you'll see more resources there. Guys, it's been great, and I can't wait to see you next time. Take care.